Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy PokeGainz, and today we're going to be talking about how you can get as much candy as you need to evolve all those possible hundos, shundos, and maybe 98, 96 Gibles into Garchomps, and maybe enough candies to convert into XL if you don't have enough. But if you have a hundo, like myself, we are going to try to get as much candy as you can for that day. I have some hidden tricks that not everybody knows about, so stay tuned. First, we're going to go over the Calm Day little brief note. You guys have probably already read this, but we're going to go over it anyway. So, Gible Community Day is coming. We've got some news that we think you'll gobble right up. At long last, Gible, the land shark Pokemon, will be featured in a Community Day event in June, which is this Sunday, June 6th from 11 to 5 local time. Gible will be appearing a lot more frequently in a while. If you're lucky, you encounter a shiny one. Evolve Gabite into a Garchomp. It will learn the move Earth Power, which is a very, very strong move. So I suggest, it would behoove you to evolve as many Gibles all the way up to Garchomp as you can. I would recommend it, and then you can do. I'll get to that in a bit. Take a few snapshots for Community Day. That way you will get a Gible encounter. There will be a Community Day box available. There will be 1,280 Pokecoins that will feature 50 Ultra Balls, 5 Incense, 5 Lucky Eggs, and an Elite Charge PM. And for $1, you will get a special research that's in the Today's tab. You don't have to pay for this to do Community Day, but it does help if you get a lot more items and Gible checks. And then stay tuned for when the ticket should be available now in the shop. So that way you guys can go ahead and just, it's $1. Again, you probably spend more on something that you shouldn't. It's $1. Go ahead and enjoy yourself, you know? Go ahead and splurge a little bit. And then our bonuses will be 3 times catch XP. Incense activation during this event will be 3 hours. So, my top tips for you guys to get as much candy as you possibly can will be 1, have as many pineapples as you can. As many pineapples as you can. Of course, you get 3, it will give you 6. Do as many catches as you can. My tip number 2 will be have as many Ultra Balls and or Great Balls as you can. Pokeballs will work, but the Ultra Balls have a higher catch rate, so that way you can quick animation catch everything you need, or you can just, if you're in the spot, you can just catch. You'll have a better catch rate with the Great and Ultra Balls, so that way you can continue catching as many Gibles as you can to again get as much candy as you can. Third would be to make sure you guys do your snapshots. You get 5, and then no telling that one of those 5 could be your hundo. It could be your shundo. You never know. Make sure you guys do your 5 photo bombs. That way you can get a Gible encounter that way as well. Tip number 4, make sure you guys are using incense, because of course those are just for your specific account. When you use incense, they may give you your shundo, they may give you your hundo, and as well give you extra candies to evolve as many Gabites up to Garchomp as you can, and probably be able to max it out to 50. Tip number 5, I think we're on 5, right? Will be to use lure modules. If you're in the area, you have them, or you are a group of people, and you have them, if you're able to go out in the world to go play this on this day, use lure modules. That's another chance to get as many candies as you can, because you'll have more spawns coming off of those specific Pokestops. Tip number 6 will be to make sure you do, even if you don't do the dollar research, make sure you do the regular Calm Day research. So that way you get encounters that way, you get items that way, and then of course that means that leads to more candies. And if you do the dollar little special research, you will get more counters with Gible. Again, a possible Shundo. I'll put the 100% right here for out of research, and then it will also give you candies a lot of the times. It will give you candies so that way you can evolve one up to one and then one up to another, whatever you may need for that specific time day. And a lot of the times in that research, it also gives you 3 different stages. So it gives you the first evolution, the second evolution, and then it will give you sometimes a lot of the times actually give you Garchomp or the 3rd evolution for that Combat Pokemon. And if you use a Pineapple Berry on a 3-tier or 3rd evolution Pokemon, it will give you 20 candies just for catching it with a Pineapple Berry. And it can't run. It's in research. The only way it'll go bye-bye is if you don't claim it by the end of the day or up until the time that it gives you for it. So make sure you guys use the Pineapple for those encounters in particular. And then I would say my last tip, which a lot of people don't even know, but some people do, a lot of people don't know, is make sure you have either, which I'm going to do, either a Mega Pokemon evolved as far as Charizard to Charizard X, which is the Dragon type, Ampharos, Mega Ampharos evolved, or a Mega Altaria. All 3 of those Pokemon evolve into a Dragon, or Mega evolve into a Dragon type. And when you Mega evolve a Dragon type Pokemon, or when you have a Mega evolved Pokemon, it gives you an additional 1 candy per catch for that type. If you catch 100 Gible, 300 Gible, 400 Gible for each hour or for whatever time you have or you're playing, whenever you have a Mega Pokemon evolved for a specific typing, it will give that Pokemon an additional candy. So you will go from 300 to 400, 600 to whatever the amount is for that. 300, you get an additional 300 candies. 500, an additional 500 candies. That's a lot of candies just by evolving a Mega into a specific type. So make sure you guys have enough Mega energy for those specific Pokemon. So I will be doing my Charizard because, you know, squad. And, I mean, if you like Mega Altaria, if you have enough energies, I didn't do enough raid for Mega Altaria or the other one, Ampharos. So I did more than enough for Charizard. So go out there and get as much candy as you can. And let me know if these tips help. But before I go, I have a couple checks that I have yet to claim. So we did get a makeup kind of a little situation for Ponyta for not being activated for, I think it was 2 weeks. So they gave us a little bit of research to do, and we get boom. I want to do this next anyway. So claim 2,000 Stardust, a remote raid pass, and 20 Pokeballs, and 6,000 eggs to put a lucky egg on. And our encounter could be possibly a shiny Plant Pearl. And then, now we claim our Pokeballs, our 1,000 XP, and our 1,000 Stardust. And our first encounter, can it be shiny? This would be for our Ponyta. Can it be shiny? Can it be shiny? Can it be shiny? The first one is it. And then our second check. Again, 15 Pokeballs, 1,500 Stardust, and 1,500 XP and Stardust. And then we get an incense, another 1,500 XP, and then our secret, well, possible shiny Ponyta. Ha! On that note, it's your boy PokeGainz. Yeah.